Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another 10 Car Tuesday episode, and today's going to be somewhat of an interesting one here. I don't think I've done Majorette before, so this is going to be a Majorette 10 Car Tuesday, and it's not just going to be modern Majorette. I guess you really couldn't even call it modern, because by now, these are the ones that were like sold at Toys R Us right here. What's the copyright date on the back of this? Whatever, I can't find it, so it's been a while. Since these were in stores, obviously. And then I've got some like older Majorette too, a couple of carded pieces. We're just going to take a look here and just kind of see how this goes. So we're going to start with this right here, this Ford Mustang Boss from Majorette's limited edition line that came to the US. Let's go ahead and open it up. So these came to Toys R Us and they kind of flopped. They're cool castings, and Majorette does some nice castings. The thing that definitely sets them back is the wheels, which I think since they've tried to correct. There's actually a checklist here for cars that were in the series here. Limited edition Series 1. Gente. I don't know if I ever remember seeing that one. I think I got the Remington. I think I've got the Gardo. I think I picked up all the Lambos. Anyway. This one, I don't think this one has any opening features. It does not. So we've got kind of tinted windows going on here. You got suspension. The cool thing about some of these Majorettes is they did have lens details. This does have inserted detail for headlights. It's probably part of the windshield piece. And it's got pretty decent painted detail on the back. So, yeah, big reason why these things didn't probably sell very well. Reason number one, they were priced at, I think, like $3.50 a piece or $4 or something like that. So they were a little highly priced for what we're used to paying for a plastic tire, plastic base model. But they do have nice details. They do have suspension. The reason number two, I think that people didn't really care for them too much, is really the wheel design. The wheel design, people were just not fans of it. We're very vocal about that. But, I mean, the toolings themselves are pretty nice. There's some decent ones for sure. So this Mustang's decent in green. Not looking too bad. The next one is another Mustang. This one is bright pink. This is from the limited edition series as well. It's the same casting. And man, that is fluorescent. Oh, we're missing some chrome on the wheel there. So that's probably from packaging rub. Let's see where it probably was right there. All the more reason to open your cars, guys. So again, same tooling. You got the suspension. You can kind of see the detail in the headlight a little bit better on this one, mainly because the window piece is clear, not tinted. Yeah. It's actually very clear. You can see right through there. That's a window there. So fairly high quality. I mean, they did have play value for sure. You give these to a kid to play with, they would enjoy it. They wouldn't care so much about the wheels. The wheels on this one are definitely better than these, but still not great. So there's that. Another modern one, and they also kind of did chase pieces. This was one that I think was considered sort of like a chase. These were like one per case, and I'm trying to think of how many cars came in a case. There was quite a few cars, and there was only 6 different castings in the case. And they came multiples. So anyway, racing cars. This is the racing car series, and this is the Audi A1. I can pull this out, see what else was in the series. This one only has 6 cars, right? So Porsche 911 GT3, VW Golf, Ford Fiesta, Lamborghini Gallardo, Chevy Camaro, and the Audi A1. Pretty neat. Alright, so here is the Audi, and it looks pretty good. Got some nice kind of like racing livery. Again, lens detail up front for the headlights. And then the sad spot is definitely the wheels. The wheels are not doing the car any justice. Opening doors. So their opening door features are done quite well. But again, the wheels just don't look great. So still feels high quality, like the metal feels high quality. It's got a decent weight to it. Plastic actually feels like it's pretty made out of a good material, good type of plastic. And the windows are very clear, which is nice. So that's a decent little model. Kind of like that one. This one doesn't roll very well. Just this one wheel. What is up with that? I don't know. So kid would be upset about that. All right, then let's dip into this one. Is the star of the show for me. This is older. Majorette 237 Lamborghini action moving parts. Okay, so this one, obviously it's older. It was originally sold at Target, looks like for 99 cents. Let's see if we can try to find a date. Well, there's a lot of different cars in this series. 200 series, and I don't know what that means. Collect all 150 different Majorette models. Do you guys see a date anywhere on this? I don't. I don't know when this came out. Not sure. It says made in France. Paid $5 for this. At some point in time. Blister's like totally already open. And here it is. So Lamborghini Countach. Some of the castings from this day were like just crazy. This thing's like wide. It's got these wide tires. This one actually has a metal base. It says it's in 156 scale is what it looks like. Made in France. And just cool to have a mint condition of this casting. I do have a couple other ones of these, but they're not in mint condition. Rolls pretty good. I don't know if you guys remember the game Bump and Jump. For some reason, these old Majorette cars remind me of that old Nintendo game or arcade game Bump and Jump, with how wide the cars are and how you can see like the wheels right here. It's such a fun game. Plastic spoiler. Pretty cool. So I like that one. That's a winner for me. I'm a Countach collector. And, well, 1/64 scale, that is. And that's pretty awesome. So definitely digging that one. That's going to be the star of the show for me for sure. Let's see here. I got a couple other interesting ones. Let's stick with one other wide body Majorette. This is the Corvette. Majorette Racing. It comes with two little figures up there, which we can check out. Again, trying to peek for a date. And these ones were made in Thailand, so I don't know. I don't see a date on it. I don't see any sort of copyright date. I'm going to open this one from the top. Pull the little dudes out, and then the Corvette itself. So this is another one of those castings that's super wide. This one's got lots of suspension travel in it. Get some racing graphics. Yellow interior. Opening doors. You can kind of see the suspension piece in the bottom. Older Majorettes were kind of interesting place in diecast history. And then you get pit guys. Kind of a goofy little thing. So metal base on this car, metal body, opening doors, yellow interior. Get some racing graphics. It's kind of this bright red color with yellow. Looks a little crazy. And kind of cool. It's just cool to have an example of that casting. Pretty awesome. All right, let's see here. I got one more older one. This one right here, this Diet Pepsi van, which is a Ford Econoline. Just peeking for a date. Of course, don't find one. It's from Series 200. Whatever that means. I'll go ahead and open it up. And here's this guy. So this one has a plastic base, metal body, plastic top up here, Pepsi graphics, of course, and here's this back piece. Opens, if we can get it open. Doors are plastic, and there you go. Trailer hitch on the back. Copyright PepsiCo 1999, so that could be the date that this came out. I just got it because it was a van. Example of that, casting trailer hitch on the back. Somewhat interesting. You can tell the quality's dipping a little bit. You got plastic base and all that stuff in here, so definitely more modern than the metal based ones we looked at. And nonetheless, kind of cool. Let's see here. So next, let's take a look at this. This actually came from Europe. Gentleman Friesen's Diecast sent this to me way back in the day. I haven't heard from him in a long time. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. This one, I don't know. There's so much writing on the back here. It's going to be hard to tell. I'm just kind of peek and see if a date jumps out at me. And it's not, but so this is kind of interesting. It's a city set, street service. So we get must be like a trash collecting truck. We get a truck with a trailer. Zoom out just a little bit. It's a Mercedes truck. So we get a truck, this trailer. So the trailer is plastic body, kind of a plastic base, but then a metal, like mid-frame kind of thing. It's got a tailgate that opens. Plastic wheels, kind of interesting. And then this thing. So this one's metal cab, metal dump bed thing, plastic base, screwed together, plastic wheels, of course. Let's see here. These little things I don't think move on the side, but this arm moves. So I don't know what that would be for. I'm going to guess, since it says street service, maybe this picks up garbage cans or something, dumps them. So the arm goes all the way 360 degrees. And it's jointed here in 2 places, or 3 places, including this guy. So it would definitely have some play value. Interesting. We never really got stuff like this for the Majorette line, I don't think, in the US. This is kind of cool, though. Something different, you know? So there you go. Let's see here. Next is, we'll do this one. This is a Renault. Renault Alpine. This one was €179. I think this one might have shown up in the US. Basic models. I don't think that opens back there, does it? Nope. Really basic, so plastic base, metal body, a fair amount of detail on it. Red glass kind of makes it look kind of mean. You got the Renault logo right there in the front and in the back. Pretty good details on this one, but again, the wheels suffer. Same wheels as an Audi. I don't know. Those wheels are ugly, in my opinion. I haven't really seen too many people do some customs on these things to try to make them look better, but you probably could easily just by adding some really cool wheels to them. Because as far as the details go, they're really detailed, but the thing that makes them look cheap is the wheels. So, to me, that's my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. But this is a pretty cool model. I like the color of it. That's kind of interesting. The detail on the rear end is actually quite good. I don't know if you can see it real well, but there's like the ridges in the plastic and stuff like that. I think it looks pretty good back there. So that's a decent model. A lot better out of the package than in the package. Here is this one then. This is like a Volkswagen pickup truck. Feuerwehr. I don't know what that means. Probably lifeguard, based on the colors. I don't know. Fire. No, probably fire, right? It's like a firefighter. That would make sense, right? Volkswagen Amarok. Amarok. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I don't think we ever got those in the U.S. This one's got suspension, trailer hitch, opening hood. Some detail under there. I do like how they put the scale on it. Did they put the scale on this big truck? This Mercedes-Benz Zetros. I do not see it. But this truck's pretty cool. Light bar on top, of course. The windows are very dark. I'm trying to see if there's an interior in there. It looks like there is. Yep, there is. Interior, I can see your steering wheel in there. Decent model. A lot of suspension travel on that one. I have a cool, interesting truck, something different. So there's that. And then lastly, this was the one that was, I guess, hyped, whatever, when it came out. This white Nissan GTR. This was a tough one to find because these only came one per case. At least it was tough to find in my area. Some areas it might have been easier. But this was a Toys R Us one. Premium cars, Nissan GTR. And this casting's actually pretty nice. The wheels actually look decent on it as well. Just those black wheels right there. It's pearl white. Opening doors. Oh, maybe. Oh, wow, that one is like painted shut. Look at that. I'm not even going to bother trying to open that. Leave it just like it is. Close that one. Suspension. Plastic base, of course. 161 scale, it appears. Looks pretty good. It's a nice pearl white. Decent job on this casting. Decent looking GTR. So of course people did pick this one up. If you picked up one or two Majorettes when they came out, this was one of the cars you probably picked up if you could find it. They did also, I think, put it out in blue. I think was the alternate color. I think it was blue. There was a blue one in a different lineup. So I think most people did pick up that. I know I grabbed it. Here's another one of these things here. Porsche 718. I'm sure you got that one. The GTR, the Huracan, Subaru, Ford F-150, and the Dodge Challenger. I probably got all of these, actually. All 6 of those. So that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys again for watching another 10 Car Tuesday episode. Definitely this one's my fave. If we had to pick a second favorite, probably be the GTR. Third, I'm going to go with this guy here. It kind of stinks we don't get Majorette at all here in the U.S. because I know they have changed up their wheel design and stuff, and I think they look a lot better with the better wheels, upgraded wheels. I just don't think we're going to see them anytime soon. They'd have to find a retailer to carry them. Yeah. So, but it would be interesting. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching another 10 Car Tuesday episode. Check out the playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have yourself a good day.